Hey guys, Omni here. Um, we got a full trailer, full official trailer for Detective Pikachu. Now, when this was first announced, I was so skeptical. I was like, this can't be real, right? We got, I mean, I can't, I think not even long after it was announced, they were like, Ryan Reynolds will be doing the voice. And, like, as awesome as that sounds in your head, you're just like live action Pokemon. I know there's been speculation talks about this for decades about what if they made like a live action movie. Um and it's just one of those things where you can look on the internet for live action realistic looking Pokemon, and it's usually pretty terrifying to see some of these creatures look hyper real. So when this was like picked up and announced and official and all of that, I was a little worried about how this would turn out. I've seen just from some of the stills from like us having the video up and ready to go right here. um they're not going like full hardcore on the hyper realistic, just enough to where they're still kind of cute, but it's like on that edge where they still look like a cartoon. But I'm not going to weigh that against it. If it looks fun, it looks fun, and we won't talk about it anymore. Let's just go ahead and check it out and go.
Welcome to Rhyme City, a celebration of
Rhyme
the
City?
harmony between humans and Pokemon.
Oh,
Your dad
that
was a
music.
legend in this precinct. If you
Is that
were
Ken
anything
Watanabe?
like him,
Yes,
I'm not.
of course.
I remember. You wanted to be a Pokemon trainer when you were young.
Articuno versus
Yeah, that
Steelix.
didn't really work out. Someone there?
Is that a stapler?
Whoever you are,
Yep.
I know how to use this.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
I know. You can't understand me. But put down the stapler or I will electrocute you.
Oh,
Just talk?
Whoa. Did you just understand me?
Oh my god, you can understand me. Stop. I've been so lonely.
They try to talk to me all the time. All they hear is Pika Pika.
You can hear him, right?
Pika Pika! Yeah! Pika Pika, he's adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Can no one else hear him?
I love the way this is shot.
And what about a world-class detective? Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet.
We're gonna do this. You and me.
Okay. Oh, Jigglypuff. Was that a cage match?
That brought us together, and that magic is called
Psyduck. Oh, God.
Listen up. We got ways to make you talk. Or mime.
Yeah.
So tell us what we want to know. Pipe. Yes. Okay. I can. Shoving. Pushing. My problem is that I push people away and I hate them for leaving.
He's saying you can shove it.
What? I can
What?
shove it? Okay, that's it. No, we're switching roles. I'm bad cop. You're good cop.
No, we're not cops.
In my
Oh,
head, I saw that differently.
oh my God. I might actually see that in 3D. I don't like 3D. If I had 2020 vision and didn't have to wear these things, I would be 100% on board. Um, but I don't know. Like I really want to. I don't. I don't want to just see that in 2D. I don't know why. Just something about the way this trailer is shot and everything just makes me want to dive into it more. Um, the Pokemon versus the live action people isn't that jarring. They kind of look like living stuffed animals. They don't look like real animals. Um, so that's a little, I guess it's kind of meeting in the middle for making a live action Pokemon film. Because like I was saying, you kind of got to ride that line to make them not horrifying. by going too hyper real. But this looks so good. It's so fun. Ah. I like how the trailer kind of focuses on a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon. I know we saw I can't remember the name of it. There's like that little perched owl ones that was on there. We saw a Pancham on a wanted poster. I don't know. I can't remember if it was a wanted poster or a missing poster. And then there were some Greninjas that showed up in there. Aside from that, it's mostly Kanto Pokemon, which I think is good because that's for general audiences. That's the ones that are going to connect and pull people into this movie probably more. Youth people that grew up with the newer stuff here, younger people would be probably more. The newer Pokemon might be a little more recognizable. Of course, you got Charizard, you got Pikachu, stuff like that, because they're still like promoting them like crazy. Um, but if you're trying to grab everybody, that's such a great way to do it, is just kind of highlight the original generation, because I that's where I grew up, was in Gen 1, man. I've been there from the beginning. I remember flipping through Nintendo Power and seeing like the first pictures of the uh the Game Boy releases for Pokemon Red and Blue, and picking those up and having to play that game sneakily at school and whatnot. Uh I've played I've owned at least one iteration of every generation so far. Um I never I couldn't really get into a lot of them after generation 1. Not sure why necessarily. It is kind of the same game over and over. However, I did play and fully complete my Pokédex on Pokemon Sun and Moon. Because that, I don't know, that refreshed it and that revitalized my interest in all of that. And I'm looking forward to Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee coming out here soon. I love Pokemon. I grew up with it, and it sucked me in from the moment it came out. I don't know what it is about it. Really, I can't explain it. It's really silly. It's just a OCD collection game that preys on your need to get them all. Um, so this type of I never played Detective Pikachu. But it kind of takes you into the world of Pokemon, like the day-to-day world of Pokemon, rather than like in the shows and the games. You're always following that Pokemon trainer that wants to be the best and become the Pokemon champion and catch them all and all that stuff. But they never really sit and think about the people who live in this world and operate this world on a day-to-day basis. The people that aren't trying to be a master, trying to be like famous or catch all the Pokemon. They're just there. They live in a world that is populated by these creatures, but they just live their daily existence. And, crimes happen, stuff happens, and this makes so much sense. You see them in the games, like occasionally. You have the police and stuff, and in the anime, you got Officer Jenny, which doesn't really do anything for the most part. So this is definitely something that's really neat, and I can't wait to explore it a little bit more. I've heard the game's a little mundane because, like, yeah, you're just kind of following Pokemon and people around in the normal situations, solving crimes or mysteries or whatever. I think they said something about the main character's father's missing, so I guess they're trying to find him. So I wonder what kind of subplot or what the primary plot is going to be. Like, how does he go missing, or whatever drives this story forward. But it's definitely interesting. I love hearing Ryan Reynolds' voice coming out of Pikachu, and I don't know why. Like, it feels like this could easily go down like a Deadpool route if they didn't have to restrict the humor in it. Because you can definitely play up a Ryan Reynolds voiced Pikachu being like raunchy and dirty with his jokes, and I think that would be hilarious if they could ever allow a version of that, which they can't. The internet could. I would love to see that. But this is more than I expected from it. The cinematography in this trailer alone, the way it's shot, the contrast, the visuals, the shot layouts, the set designs, the world they're building. Like everything looks so well constructed in this. And I like how a lot of the tones are really dark because that at least makes it easier to buy the CGI with the Pokemon themselves. So I like that. It's like a this darker tone to it. It looks real and lived in and gritty like it should be with a drama and a crime detective story. I'm excited. I'm beyond hyped for this, and I thought I was just going to like roll my eyes when the trailer for this came out. Whew. Anyway, I would love to know what you guys think. I posted a short little reaction on the Stardust app. Cover a whole lot of shows and movies there. Feel free to follow me on there. It's free to download and sign up. It's just something fun I do in between all of this stuff. Aside from that, let me know what you think about the trailer. What's your favorite Pokemon? What generation did you start in? Are you still a Pokemon fan at all? Aside from that, like, comment, subscribe, all that normal YouTube jazz, and I will catch you guys later.